Today in our 2016 Chevrolet Colorado, we're going to take a look at, then show you how to install the CURT Custom Fit Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver. This offers the 2" by 2" opening. Its part number is C13203. Now here's what our hitch is going to look like installed. As you can see, it's going to be mainly hidden. Our cross tube is going to be up here behind the bumper. We've got our angled plates that are going to come down to our receiver tube opening. This is a Class 3 hitch, so we've got a 2" by 2" receiver tube opening. This is going to work out great for most hitch accessories out there, whether it's a cargo carrier, bike rack, ball mount if you plan on towing. Class 3 hitches are really ideal for that kind of situation. You can see our reinforcement cowler around the end here. It's going to have that nice flush look. It might hang out just a touch, maybe 1/8 of an inch past the end of the bumper here, but it's not really anything that I would be concerned with hitting my leg on. And that's going to make it nice and easy to get to. Here you'll see the 5/8 diameter pinhole. That's what we're going to use to secure all of our items with, and of course there's plenty of room there for whatever Class 3 accessory you might choose, whether it's just a pin and clip, maybe a locking hitch pin, or even an anti-rattle device. We have a drop-down style safety chain connection point here. You'll see there's plenty of room there for your larger chains. If you're dealing with really small safety chain connection points, you might have an issue getting it to pass that wider piece of steel there. But all in all, it's a really nice hitch. It's going to be nice and sturdy for you. The hitch itself is going to give you a 900-pound tongue weight rating, so that's the maximum downward force that we can put here at the receiver tube opening. And it offers a 6,000-pound gross trailer weight rating. It's going to be the total weight of our trailer and anything that we might load up on it. If we go into a weight distribution setup, the tongue weight rating is going to stay the same at 900 pounds. And the gross trailer weight rating, that's going to go up to 8,000 pounds. Of course, we do want to check the owner's manual on the Colorado. We'll see what its tow ratings are, and we just use whichever of those numbers are the lowest. Now, a few measurements that are going to be helpful when it comes to selecting ball mounts, bike racks, or even hitch cargo carriers will be from the ground to the inside top edge of a receiver tube opening. We've got about 19¼ inches. Then from the center of our hitch pinhole to the outermost edge of our bumper, it's about 2¼ inches. Now the first step's going to be for us to lower our spare tire down and out of position. Now our next step's going to be removing the cross member that comes across here where our ball mount would go if we were going to bumper tow something there. We want to give some support to our bumper on each side here. The same bolts that hold up this cross member also hold our bumper into place. Now you can see here that I've used a pole jack on each side in the flat spot on our bumper. You could also do that with a set of jack stands to get it up and supported. Then I'm going to go around the metal that's right behind the license plate. And I want that to go pretty much straight back. I'm going to connect it to this cross member that holds up our spare tire. What that's going to do is pull our bumper in towards the vehicle so we won't have to worry about it moving. And then we've got each side supporting so we won't have to worry about it coming down. Now we want to use our 13mm socket. We're going to pull out the 2 bolts located here at the rear and the 2 here in the front on our spare tire cradle. Now we'll return that to our customer since we won't be reinstalling it. Now on each side, we're going to have 4 bolts that we need to remove. We've got the 2 located here in the bottom of our frame rail, here and here. And then right up here on the outside of the frame rail, we've got 1 here, and then 1 a little bit higher and closer to the rear of the vehicle. You'll see now that bumper's got a little bit of wiggle to it. That's why we've got these supports here. You see how that's just going to kind of tip down there. We're using those 2 rear bolts for support. Now we'll just pull those out and pull it down and out of the way. Now as we bring this down, we'll want to remove the little fastener that holds in the wire loom here on the driver's side. Now we'll return our bumper support to our customer. In case they ever decide to remove the hitch, they'll want to put that back in place. Now the 4 bolts that we've removed out of the side, we can get these threaded back in, and we'll get those re-secured so they support our bumper. Now we'll get ourselves an extra set of hands and we're ready to raise our hitch up into position. Just going to replace the same 14mm hardware that we removed earlier. Now once you've got 3 or 4 good turns on it there, it'll support our hitch. That'll allow us to get the rest of our hardware in place. Now we'll get these all snugged down. Now it's time for us to look at our instructions. There we're going to find our torque specifications. We want to go through and torque all 8 fasteners down appropriately. All right, now with everything torqued down, we'll get rid of our jack stands, take our strap off there, and our hitch will be ready for use once we get our spare tire back into position. Now with our spare tire back in place, that's going to complete our installation of the CURT Custom Fit Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13203 on our 2016 Chevrolet Colorado.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at eTrailer.com.